Hey guys, it's Clay with Texasknowhow again. Man, it's a nice Saturday morning here, sun's out. I'm going to be getting some work done on the truck, but I wanted to bring something up. How many of you guys have loved ones in your family, your mom, your sister, your wife, other brothers or friends that say, hey, what do you need for Christmas, man? What do you need for the holidays? I'm trying to do some shopping and you got nearly everything. I don't know what you need, you know. And my mom doesn't know what I have as far as tools. But I've been thinking about getting one of these portable chargers / car jumpers. Everybody could use one of these. You know, when I'm out on the trail with my Land Cruiser or at a car show, without a doubt, somebody needs a jump. You know, somebody's got an older battery and it's not working right. So I always thought, those new little jumpers, I mean, they're tiny. You can just carry this thing behind your seat or under your seat. Would it really jump start a car? I mean, a serious car, like a hot rod. So the folks at TopDon sent me this and they said, hey, please evaluate it, let us know what you think. It's got a little flashlight on this end you can turn on. Got a little red flashing light here if you're out in the middle of somewhere trying to jump start your car or you're on the highway. But if you guys like this video, you think that this is one of the things that you might could get for the holidays, I'll put a link right here in the description below. Click on the link and it'll take you to the Amazon page where this thing is and you can get to it real quick. Check it out. Let's see what this thing can do. We're going to give it a try, and I mean Texasknowhow style. What I did was I've got a new battery in my vehicle that you guys saw the video where I tested my old one and it wasn't working well. Wasn't holding a charge and wouldn't hardly start the vehicle. So I've got a new battery in here now, but what I'm going to do is take this battery out, put an old one back in. It's not the same one, I had to trade that one in, but I've got an old one. I've been sitting around here for probably a year in my garage. I'm going to put it in here, make sure it's dead by trying to start the vehicle, then we're going to hook this up. That's a real life situation. And another thing, I got this about a month ago, 4 weeks ago, and I've been so busy I haven't been able to do this review. So I charged it when I first got it. It came with about 3/4 of a charge if you look at the LEDs on it. And I went ahead and topped it off. But it's been sitting in my car, traveling around with me just in case I needed it for about 4 weeks. So I haven't touched it. I haven't recharged it. Just like a real case. You're probably not going to have this freshly charged right when you need it. So it's a real life review. If it starts this car successfully, I got something else I want to do to it. So let's try the first test first, and then we'll try something else.
What's up, guys? Thank you, brother. Got it. Thank you. All right, man. One thing y'all didn't see probably was right now I just got a low battery signal on this phone. So why don't we do this? While I'm changing this out, I'm going to use the TopDon to charge my phone. You can see my phone is displaying the camera. So we'll go back to our video stream. Got my video stream now. Let's continue putting this battery in. All right. Remove the TopDon and my phone real quick. We'll just set them over here and keep letting them charge.
Alright, let's give this a try real quick. Old battery. It is making a tone. It might be charged. Started it. Dang. That is an old battery. I think what I'm going to have to do is run this battery down. I don't really mind. It's a pretty old battery. So I'm going to turn my lights on, just leave them on. That'll do it pretty quick. There's some pretty serious lights on this vehicle. I'll leave the door open. That keeps the dome light on. I'll go back here and turn the back dome light on as well. I just got to remember those things are on. Alright, those lights are on. we'll let that sit for a little bit. See if we can run that battery down. It didn't start super strong, but it started all right. Now here's my next project. We gotta find something that has a bad battery. So this battery right here was dead, crazy dead about a month ago, and this is a new one. But I still got my old one, so I'm gonna put the old one in right now, and then this will be our first test. So we'll do this, then the car. Now I'm pretty sure on this one, this battery definitely is not going to start this vehicle, but let's try it. And I mean, this isn't like turning over. This is a 2-cylinder Kohler engine. It's not the same as trying to turn over a car engine, but we know that, so let's try it. See that? Nothing. It's in the right position. It's deader than a doornail. Let's try this with the TopDon. Here's how this works. I'm going to go ahead and get this hooked to the battery first, and then hook it to the device. So I've got this one on here, on my positive. This one on my negative. This makes an easy test case. This is where you reach in and you put your fingernail right in here in this little thing, and you get that to open up, revealing the plug for this. It'll only go in one way. Okay, that's shoved on there now. Still turned on. It was over there charging my... It's on 12 volt already when I first turned it on. I've got one less dot now, so I'm on 3 dots. Let's see how this does. I'm just going to leave it right there. Here we go. There's a really dead battery right there. That's cool. This is seriously a dead battery. I mean, it doesn't even tick the starter whenever you turn the key. It just does nothing. And did you see that get started? Okay. So now it's started this thing. It's been charging my iPhone. It's been in my truck for 4 weeks. I got the lights on this one trying to run the battery down. As soon as it's too dead to start, I'm not going to charge this thing again. We're just going to go for it and see what it will do.
The industry is only
Radio's on, lights on. Man, it's just not right to try to tear up a battery on purpose, but it's all for the experiment. I was over there on another car doing an oil change, and I heard the radio over here just kind of cut out. I went, uh-oh, I'm probably there, so watch this. It ain't gonna turn over. See that? Alright, so this is the situation we wanted. The other thing is my iPhone is 100% charged. It's been charging this whole time. I forgot about it. So we started the Turf Tiger twice, did the charge up the iPhone, and now we're going to try to start this guy. So this should be a really good test. And the thing's been sitting for 4 weeks. So.
All right, I've got this hooked up. I hooked up the 2 cables first, and I just plugged it in here. I forgot to turn on record on my GoPro, so everything should be good. This thing is sitting at 3 dots instead of 4, and it's on 12 volts, but I think this is only 12 volts anyway out of this socket. So let's try this. I'm gonna turn on the other cameras.
All right, let's see what happens now. Who did it? It's pretty good. Cables aren't hot, even though it pulled some pretty good current. Little book of work. I can hear my alternator just like really being pulled down and charging good. Alright, but we're really going to put this to the test because I still got the old battery in that Turf Tiger. Here we go again. Let's do it. Dead. All it does is buzz. Alright, let's kick it on here. Kick it on here. This will be the 4th time we started something. And this thing's been sitting for 4 weeks. I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm not saying there's not other ones out there that won't do the same thing. I'm still showing 3 dots on it too. So let's just start this thing up. That's pretty cool. Well, there you go, guys. I think I could probably charge all our iPhones tonight as well. So why don't we just try that? I'm not even going to hook it up tonight. I'm not going to charge it. Not going to do it. I started these vehicles with it. That's exactly what I would want it to do if I had a dead battery. Gonna put my new battery back in this and get this thing back down to the shop. But man, not a bad device. Seriously, it's lightweight. It's not that heavy. You'd think this would be as heavy as a brick. It's not that heavy. So TopDon did a good job. Thanks for sending it over. It was a good review, actually. I really enjoyed it. Maybe what I could do is try to charge a laptop. I've got one of those in there. Anyway, I'll keep charging. Then let's come back. Before I say goodbye, let's charge some more stuff. Alright, we did some charging last night with that TopDon. Trying to get my smoker going for some chickens today. What I found out with this little booger is it's got a lot of capacity. We did all those tests on the Land Cruiser and the Turf Tiger, and then I took it back in last night. We charged every iPhone we had. I tried to charge my computer, my laptop, and there's no available hookup for MacBook Pro, that little magnetic connector on the side of the Apples. There's no real way to charge those with this device, so that's something that TopDon could take into consideration with their next version. And then also I have a brand new, at work I have a brand new HP laptop that has a little tiny kind of charge port on it, and all of those charge ports, none of them fit. So I couldn't get a laptop charged with this. I'm sure there's a way to adapt it if I went to Radio Shack or something, and get that adapted for those, but wasn't able to charge those. But we did charge everything else that we had. We have an iPad, we have 3 iPhones, so charged them all. And let me see what I'm still sitting at on the top here. This thing is still showing 3 dots, so I think it's definitely got the capacity. You turn it on and it shows you the power level right there. So pretty nice device. Use this power button to turn on the lights too. I was going to show you that. So if you hit it, hold it once, front light comes on. You can see that. If I hit it again, hold it, the light starts flashing. I don't know if you ever need like a flashing white light. Oh, it's doing the SOS. That's what it is. So it has a SOS. I hold it again. Then it just starts flashing fast. Okay. If I hold it again, it goes off. If I hit it 3 times, there it is. See that? Got the red lights to flash. I probably could read this in the instructions, but I hate reading the instructions. That turned it off. So, there you go, guys. TopDon, if you're looking for something for Christmas, gifts to give everybody, I think this is in the $80 range, something like that. Click the link below and you can get to it. Also, I'll post a link right up here on the top of the screen so you can get to it real easy. Pretty good product. Until next time, this is Clay with Texas Know How. I'll see you guys. Cheers. Who's that?